Hey guys, we're checking out Sub Factory by Air Music Tech. This is a synthesizer focusing on the low end. Let's get started. Right, so this is a one-pager synthesizer and it has lots of very interesting features and we have all kinds of sounds. Everything is geared for the low end, for basses, and you can go into the preset browser. You'll see that we have classic 808 stuff. So let's try them. We also have some sustains. And we even have some drones. Right, so we're going to explore the sounds at the end of this video. So if you just want to have that, just go ahead, jump to the time marker that I'm going to put in the description of the video. So what we have here is 3 layers of sound. We have a filter, we have envelopes, we have effects, and we have modulations. So on the top left, you can see that we have sub AB, and here we have 2 wavetable oscillators. And you can just use this index to morph and scan the wavetables. Right, and we have a browser for each one. We have categories, so you can see there's a lot to choose from. This is a great playground for sound design, and you can just spend time and audition all these wavetables and see how they sound and just come up with something new. Now, not only that we have the wavetables, we also have a sample layer. Right now for this preset, it is turned off. But we can go into the mixer on the right here, and turn it on. And here again, we have different categories. So we have kicks that we can just put on top of our sound, or maybe some other layers like 808 loops, or just the clicks, or noises and effects, or anything like that. We're going to play with that later. So for now, let's just get a sort of a round kick, and I can audition that, right? And then add the other layers. Cool. And let's go back to our sub layers, the A and B. And here we have the tuning, the chorus tuning, and also the index. And then in the mixer, we have panning and volume for each one. So that is the basic engine for our sound, but everything then goes into a dual filter. So here you can see we have this drop down for the first one, first layer, and I'm gonna go with a low pass. We have low pass and high pass, band pass, notch, and phaser. And then we'll have another one. Let's go with a notch, and you can just morph between them. But we can also mix this. So you don't have to have everything going through the mixer. You can have some of the sound go through the mixer and some of it will go straight to the output. Right, but we also have, of course, envelopes. So here you can see we have 3 tabs. We have the amp, we have pitch, and we have filter. The amp, this is the usual ADSR envelope, and you can see we also have the delay. You can delay the envelope and can just play with this, get some sound going. So longer release means that the sound will fade away longer. And we have the curves right here. And by the way, when you're hovering on top of these, you can see that we have this little plus here, so we can just adjust the curve. But you can do that with the with those dots right here. So it's pretty much the same. Right, and we can do anything like that. Cool. And what I can also do, go into the filter right here, and we can apply this as well. This can be a one shot, for example. And you can see in the user interface how the filter opens up. And this matches, of course, our envelope, our filter envelope. Very cool. So what else we have? We have an LFO that you can apply to different targets. So this LFO, you'll see different wave shapes, and we can go with a sine, for example, and then I'll go into targets. I'm going to go and set this, for example, on, let's go into the filter. Right? But you can go back into the LFO settings here, and you can see the rate is 1. So this is 1 bar. I can go and set this to quarters. Right, anything like that. And other things that we can do, we can turn it off, and we can go and set these to level of A, for example, and B. And we can go again into the LFO setting and change this wave shape to, let's go with a ramp up. So next, we also have the Unison. We have other controls and effects. So let's see what we've got. We have the Unison, and here you can see the amount of Unison, and we can apply this to the sub A and sub B layers and just set the spreading, the stereo spreading. Right, and then we also have controls. So here we have the legato and the glide controls. Cool. And then we also have some effects. So I can apply a ring modulation to sub AB only, by the way. Get some interesting sounds. We also have the chorus, drive, and EQ. So not a lot, but by the way, check out my other video on the creative effect bundle. You can use a whole bunch of effects on top of this. I don't think, by the way, that for this particular synthesizer we need anything else. There's always room for, to add more effects, but I don't think this is necessary because this one is focused on the low end, on the sub layers. So let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments. So this is the effect. And finally, we also have some assignments for the mod wheel. So we can set this for, to control the LFO or, or the filter. Pretty cool. So that is basically it. This is the Sub Factory by Air Music Tech. And let me just mention that this is available also in my plugins shop, myaudio.studio. You're most welcome to check it out. I'm going to put some links in the description of this video. So if you want to support this channel, one great way would be to purchase this and other plugins directly from me, an official reseller. So you can feel, very comfortable buying from my shop. But of course, you can also just hit the like button, leave some comments, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And again, let me know in the comments, what do you think? And we're going to end this video with some preset demos.